Greetings and welcome. Today's exhibition matchup is between the Packers and the Raiders. Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks for the update, JB. It looks like they're ready to go.
Let's get this one started.
We'll see what both of these teams can do now as they're lined up for the kickoff. He gets it off. They'll start this drive from the 23. Leslie, what have you heard?
Well, I was able to catch up to Coach Sherman prior to today's game, and he said that lately he's had his team concentrating on conditioning and strength training. He's hoping that they can outlast and outplay their opponents at the end of the games. Let's see if it pays off. Pat?
Thanks for your report, Leslie. The rush is on. Baker brings him down to 27. What makes Brett Favre different from the other quarterbacks in the league?
He has an unorthodox style. He makes throws other quarterbacks can't get away with. He's in a class of his own.
Levin gets the carry.
Inside left, 27, on 2. Right.
Ball on their own 28. Freeman goes in motion. Back to pass. Pass is left. Hope makes the stop at the 33.
Schroeder didn't get enough for the first.
You got to wonder what they're thinking running a play short of the first down marker on third down. Maybe they were trying to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Number 9, back to punt. Metcalf felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Everybody up on the line. Gannon with a man in motion. Pass is left. Right with the reception. Why has Jerry Rice been dominant for so long, John?
He believes in training very hard during the offseason, which gets him ready to play the long schedule during the season. You combine that with his pure receiving skills, and you get the dominant player that he is.
I right, 21 on 2.
First and 10. Gannon gets set. Man in motion. Blitz is on. Quickly looking for room. Butler pulls him down at the 48. Ball on the 49-yard line. Gannon under the center. Steps back. Out over to the left. He really put some heat on that pass.
He's obviously got a cannon for a line, but sometimes on the shorter passes, you have to know when to put some touch on it.
Ball on the 49-yard line. The ball is right at midfield. Jet moves in motion. Quickly gets the toss. Sharper makes the stop at the 23.
Strong eye right, Z. Hook on 2. Right.
Williams, the man in motion. Blitz. Quickly with the juke.
I left fake wide 30 on 1. Right.
2nd and 7. Gannon gets set. Looking to throw it. Throws right. The pass is complete. Butler brings him down at the 11. How about Rich Gannon, John?
He's a real leader on the field and a quarterback who can win games for you.
Ball on the 11-yard line. Gannon with a man in motion. Quickly tucks it away. Reynolds pulls him down at the 4.
Hey kids, join the all Madden video game team today. Applications can be picked up on the club level and on Sierra.
At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. Green Bay 0, Oakland 0. We'll see what they do inside the red zone here. Everybody up on the line. Quickly gets the carry. Harris brings him down at the 3. Eighth play of this drive. The Raiders use motion. Quickly with the carry. Touchdown, Oakland.
He just made it past the goal line.
Yep, he just lowered his shoulders and got the short yardage that they needed.
It's up. The point after attempt sails through. The Raiders go up by a touchdown. Janikowski gets it off. The Packers down by 1 touchdown. Ball on their own 34. The Packers down by 1 touchdown. They better hurry if they want to get the playoff in time. Throws right. Franks was the intended receiver. He overthrows it.
He's got to be careful with throws like that. There's a good chance of hurting his receiver or throwing a pick.
Split right C80 on 2.
Ball on their own 34. Four-man front this time. The Packers using motion. Here's the blitz. Pass is left. Evans with the reception.
Cross on 2.
Ball on their own 45. First and 10. Favre drops back. Levens was the intended receiver. He should have caught that one.
I'm not sure why he dropped that one. Quarterback delivered it right to him.
Favre under the center. And he gets the toss. Big brings him down at the 47. Favre under the center. He's looking to throw. Alexander brings him down at the 45. There aren't too many weaknesses to online game.
He has great strength and very good agility for such a good fullback. He has soft hands to catch passes out of the backfield, too.
Wing right X46 on 2.
First and 10. Favre sets up. Pass is left. Schroeder with the reception.
The receiver showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
That was a great catch. Maybe the quarterback should go to him more often.
Ace right, Y23 on 2.
Ball on the 36-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up. And he gets the toss. Alexander with the tackle at the 29. First and 10. It's a blitz. Levens cuts it away. Russell stops him at the 26. What about Darrell Russell, John?
He's a solid defensive tackle that made the Pro Bowl as a starter in only his second season. He can break down running plays, and he has enough quickness to hit the quarterback.
Favre makes a quality throw there.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
Steps back. With the throw. He dropped it. Right through his hands there.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Longwell out to try the field goal. He gets it off. The kick sails through the upright. The momentum could be shifting. He gets it off. He takes a knee.
Ace left 40. Cross on 1. Great.
Drops back to throw. Throws left. Brown with the reception. Touchdown, Oakland.
That was a huge play by the quarterback there.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
Okay, fans, if you're standing up now, sit down. If you're sitting down, please stand up. If you are lying down, just ignore them.
It's up. The point after attempt sails through. That score gives them a nice cushion. He gets it off. The Packers take over onto 32.
Right X33 on 1.
Ball on their own 32. The receiver in motion. Favre back to pass with the pass. And he's got his man. 1 minute left. Ball on their own 42 with the pass. Woodson brings him down at the 35.
Freeman showed excellent body control bringing that pass in.
A few more like that, and this guy's going to be in the All-Madden team.
They're just about in field goal range. Franks comes in motion. Steps back. Favre lets it fly. Woodson with the tackle at the 19. Ball on the 19-yard line. Back to throw. Favre with the pass. That pass ran away from him.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
I left 30 on 1.
Ball on the 19-yard line. We'll see what they do inside the red zone here. The Packers use motion. Quick drop. Pass is left. Freeman with the reception. Touchdown, Packers.
He caught the pass for the touchdown.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
He gets it off. And the extra point is good.
The momentum could be shifting.
Longwell gets it off. They'll start this drive from the 30.
Split right X 33 on 1.
First and 10. Blitz is coming. Gannon with the throw.
He overthrows his intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Ace left 40. Cross on 1.
Using motion. Quick drop. Throws left.
The ball fails to reach its target.
You know, they practice this play again and again during the week to prepare. But simulating how the defense is going to react is a very hard thing to do.
Only one man in the backfield. Steps back. Throws it out over the middle. Jet, the intended receiver. He overthrows that pass.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
Number 9, back to punt. Ball on their own 36. Nickel back in this time. Favre back to throw. Pass complete. What do you think of Favre, John?
He shows up in all the games, but big games are where he shines the most.
8 to go.
Set.
Bradford goes in motion.
Hot.
Back to throw. Favre throws right, and he can't hang on.
He couldn't hang on to it.
And there's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those balls.
Ball on their own 38.
Set.
Bradford moves in motion.
Hot.
Favre steps back. Passes left, and he can't hang on to it. That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Oakland 14, Green Bay 10. We're ready to start the second half of play. Longwell gets it off. They'll start this drive from to 23. Leslie Visser has some news from the locker room for us.
Well, I asked Coach Sherman about the kind of adjustments they made in the locker room, and he stressed the fact that this game looks like it's going to come down to the team that made that one big mistake. He wanted his team to focus on ball control and clock management in the second half. It looks like this game is going to be a nail-biter, go right down to the wire. Al?
That was Leslie Visser with her sideline report. That'll move the ball farther down the field.
The coach is stressed not giving the other team free yardage with penalties. Guess it hasn't sunk in yet.
I right. 21 on 2.
Ball on their own 28. Right, the intended target. Well, John, he threw it in there, but it fell incomplete.
Well, he slung it in there, but the receiver just couldn't come up with it.
Ball on their own 28. Gannon under the center with the throw. Williams with the reception. What about Gannon, John?
Now, this guy's a proven winner. He may not have all the skills to be the top quarterback in the league, but he knows what it takes to win games.
Gannon back to throw. Pass is right. Pass complete. The quarterback really shows off his arm on that throw.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also rarely makes a bad decision out there.
Today's paid attendance is 62,000.
Left wide. Sail on 2.
Ball on the 49-yard line. The Packers with a four-man front. The Raiders use motion. Blitz is on. Wheatley gets the carry. He squeaks by the first down marker. Wheatley looked good on that run.
Yeah, if he continues to run like that, he could turn into one of the premier running backs in the league.
Strong eye right. Y60 read Z on 2.
offset I. Gannon drops back. He throws it into coverage.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing the ball in there, that's the kind of play you're talking about.
Man in motion. He's looking to throw. Throws right. And he dropped it. That one will fall to the ground. Incomplete.
Yeah, a few more like that, and this guy's confidence is going to be shot.
He's looking to throw. With the pass. Rice, the intended target. He had defenders applying intense pressure on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Number 9 awaits the snap. First and 10. Davis goes in motion. He gets the carry. Jackson brings him down to 24.
Committing to a running game will add effectiveness to your passing attack. When the defense is looking pass, you run. When the defense is looking run, you go downfield.
Ball on their own 24. The Packers use motion. They're blitzing. He hands it off. Dorsett with the tackle at the 40. Dorsey Evans looks good today.
Yeah, he's a double threat. He can run the ball up the gut, or he can catch it out of the backfield.
Freeman, the man in motion. Favre back to throw with the pass. Allen with the tackle at the 47. What can you tell me about Bill Schroeder?
This guy's one heck of a tough receiver. He takes punishment over the middle, and he gets right up every time.
Right, 23, on 1.
They're in the offset I formation. He gets the toss. Russell brings him down at the 48. What a play by Russell.
Yeah, he really showed his ability to converge to the ball on that play.
Wing right fake, 3X, on 1.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Favre under the center. Steps back. Out over to the right. Franks with the reception. How about Brett Favre, John?
This guy's the ultimate football player. He's tough, he wants to win, and he hates losing.
Ace left 40, cross on 1.
Favre gets set. The tight end in motion. the 30.
A good mix of run plays and pass plays is important. It helps you keep the other team honest out there.
He's right, wide 23, on 2.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Oakland Raiders ahead of the Green Bay Packers, 14-10. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Wing right X 46, on 2.
7 yards to go.
You just won 2 tickets to our next home game.
Set.
Looking to throw it. Favre lets it fly. Levens with the reception.
Round right 22, see it, on 1.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Set.
Favre hands it off. Woodson with the tackle at the 22. Levens through the middle, and it looks like he picked up enough for the first down. Ball on the 22-yard line. They'll line up in the I formation. Favre hands it off. Pass to the 20. Stops him at the 11. Is Dorsey Levens a dominant player when he's healthy?
Yeah, he's one of the best backs in the league when he's healthy. He's had injury problems for several years now. Let's just hope he stays injury-free.
I left think wide 30, on 1. Set.
Ninth play of this drive. He gets the carry. Dorsett stops him at the 6.
Running consistently will always have the defense wondering what your next play call is going to be.
Ball on the 6-yard line. He cuts it away. Touchdown, Packers.
A great touchdown there, John.
He just kept his legs churning and moving on that one. Nobody was going to keep him from scoring.
He did a great job of getting into the end zone on that play. Let's watch what happened.
That guy can break one anytime he touches the ball. Just by watching him, you can see why he has limitless potential.
Set.
It's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Packers got in front. He gets it off. The Raiders take over on the 31. motion fake. Gannon throws left. Brown was the intended receiver. He didn't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
I right, 21 on 2.
Gannon to throw. Pass is left. Brown with the reception. What about Tim Brown, John?
That tackle was textbook. His tackling seems to get better every time I see him play.
That was a great effort on that pass, John. Let's take a look at the replay to see how this play developed.
Yeah, everybody was on the same page there. The receiver's skills allowed him to do a great job of beating the coverage.
First and 10. Back to pass. Gannon with the pass. Rice, the intended receiver. Overthrown.
Oh, maybe he got held up on the line because their timing was really off on that pass.
Tucks it away. Number 59 with the takedown at the 33. They need about 3. Gannon gets set. Williams moves in motion. Gannon to throw it. Pass is complete. He caught it short of the first down marker.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Janikowski lines up for the field goal. He gets it off. The kick is good. Janikowski gets it off. The Packers take over on the 22.
He's right, white 23 on 2.
First and 10. A little over a minute.
Hot, hot! Hot, hot! Hot!
Levin gets the toss, looking to turn it upfield. Russell makes the stop at the 24.
A running game doesn't always have to pick up huge yardage. When it's consistent and effective, it allows you to control the tempo of the game.
Eight to go. to the center. Quick drop with the pass. Caught. Allen stops him at the 47. Freeman catches a bullet for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first down.
Ball at about midfield. Back to pass. Favre passes right. He fires a bullet, but nobody comes up with it.
A little less arm on the ball could have helped.
Ace right, Y23, on 2.
Quick drop. With the throw. Hits him in the hand, but falls incomplete.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Set.
Back to throw. Armstrong got the quarterback.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
First and 10. They may have taken too much time in the run. Gannon steps back, throws left. The catch was made out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
Ball on the 50. It's a blitz. Passes left. Caught. McKenzie makes the stop at the 17. Why is Tim Brown so good, John?
Because he knows how the game should be played. He's intense, and he really loves the game. Combine those things with his skill, and you've got one great player.
Much ball.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Gannon hands it off. Williams makes the stop at the 12.
This back is starting to rack up some good yardage. Keep handling the ball and keep moving the chains.
Strong eye right, Y60 read Z on 2.
They're blitzing. Wheatley with the carry. What about Tyrone Wheatley, John?
He's had an up-and-down career in the NFL, but he seems to be playing well lately.
And here comes the kicking unit.
Raiders take the timeout. They have no timeouts remaining.
Field goal unit comes on the field. it off. The kick sails true. It's good. That signals the end of this game. The final score is Oakland 20, Green Bay 17. On behalf of EA Sports, John Madden, James Brown, and Leslie Visser, this is Pat Summerall saying goodbye and inviting you to join us in our next presentation of Madden NFL 2002.